Oh, bam. Alarm didn't go off. There it is. Anywho. Alrighty, it's Friday morning, and yes, I have my coffee this morning. It's not exactly a latte. Latte is mostly milk, but this is more of a half and half. So, not quite a latte, but a little bit more than a cappuccino. Either way, it's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, so that makes me happy. And it's only 200 calories and costed me pennies to make. As opposed to buying a coffee outright from somewhere like Dutch or Caribou, which is usually more expensive. Anywho, so this is a Friday morning. We're trying something new. Normally I stream at Monday nights, but I decided I'd give mornings a try, and most of my mornings throughout the week are pretty busy, except for Fridays. So I figured I'm gonna give it a shot. So what we'll do is we'll try a few live streams on a Friday morning, see if they're worthwhile. If not, then we just go back to the normal Monday nights, where instead of drinking coffee, I'm drinking wine, or Fireball, or Drambuie, or other types of whiskey. This is me a little bit more energized than I normally am at night, because this is how I am before the day beats me into the ground. Well, so what we're going to do is, I guess I'll start off with a bit of a chat of what we're up to. I'm a little worried about screwing up the algorithm for YouTube with Despair. I've noticed that I started getting out the reading the book aloud, that some of the other videos, such as the AdSense video, is now getting like half the visits it used to. So I'm wondering if doing the creative stuff is starting to bury some of my other videos. So I'm a little paranoid. I was discussing it with Sam this morning about how I'm wondering if we should make a whole new channel specifically for Despair and the other books that I read and write. And I don't know, it's not like it's going to be adding more to my plate. Essentially just be, instead of having Despair on this channel, it'll be on the other one. But I don't know. We'll have to see. The video that's kind of losing traction is kind of a crappy one anyway, so it's not like I'm too worried about it. I am doing a first look on Scrivener today. It's a writing software for books and novels and whatnots, and so I don't really know much about it. That's the whole point of a first look, is to play around with it. It does have PC and Mac, and I think Android mobile apps. I don't know why anybody would use a mobile app to write a book with their thumbs, but hey, each to their own. I am going to use software. Good morning to you, Linda Ray. But yeah, the Scrivener software, it looks kind of cool from what I saw of it. Don't really know what it does yet, but we're doing it. So, you love Scrivener? Nice. Don't tell me anything about it. This is the first look. So, I'm going to be playing around with it. And then after 30 days, I'll do a full review on Scrivener. So, I'm using it for my memoir. Nice. I was thinking about starting it, since I'm going to try it for free for 30 days to do the video. And then I'm going to use it to write Despair and probably port the ebook over to it just to try it out. That means I have 30 days to finish the ebook. And I don't know if I like it. It's only $50. So, but after the 30-day trial, I'm going to go ahead and do a review video, so it'll be more detailed. But the first looks, I like doing the first looks because they're more fun. So I haven't looked at anything other than the main website, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, I won't tell you. Yeah, don't. Quiet. Don't tell me. I don't want you to spoil the ending. Despair should be up at its normal time tomorrow night. Luck on wood. Last Saturday got all kind of screwed up because the neighbors building stuff, and they're still building stuff. So I'm hoping that they don't saw away while I'm on the live stream, but you never know. I didn't get it published until Monday, which has made a huge difference on how many people actually listen to it, because Normally when it's out on Saturday night, I get at least 13 before I go to bed, viewers. Monday, it got 5. So I lost half my traffic just from moving it 2 days over. So it'll be back to Saturdays. I downloaded it in 2013, but just recently updated its version a couple of months ago. Nice. I've never really tried it. Everything I write is usually in, I have LibreOffice or WordPress. So that's the extent of where I write my stuff at. I'm pretty excited. Some of the tools that looks like Scrivener has on it. So gonna be a fun day. And that's gonna be, I'm doing the first look today, recording it, editing. It should be the video for Monday. So I hope they're making capital movements that raise value. Helps everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. So Despair will be back up Saturday. Oh, okay. So things that I weren't learned this week. Well, first of all, I need to put a little bit more effort into finding content that people want to actually watch and read. I don't know. It makes me feel weird that I have like almost 1,100 subscribers, and I think max my average videos get like 50 views. But I also niche down pretty far. I need to kind of expand that and try to come up with something that'll actually be helpful to more than just 5 people. That's okay. It's telling you that it reminds me of Trello in a way too much of a reveal. No, because I don't use Trello. I use Asana. But Trello, from what I see, works a lot like Asana, if I remember right. God, it's been a while since I did that review. It wasn't even a review. It was I just kind of glossed over what it had for productivity apps for the blog. So I can't really remember because I did like 12 that day. It's a huge part of it, isn't it? Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Finding good. We're going too fast. It's morning. Everybody's typing quick. Survey. Not sure what the survey was. I know that I put a survey up that 9 people have voted on. But anyway, for a survey on what kind of content. The thing is that the ones who wind up answering the survey are the people who are giving me those 35 views per video. And that's fine. I like helping people out, but I would like to expand the market a little bit. I mean, I don't care if I go instantly viral, but finding something that everybody, that more people would appreciate would be great, because it's the same handful of people that watch the videos. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong, or I don't know, because every time I've asked people for some ideas, I've actually done a lot of them, and some of them have panned out pretty well. So I don't know. We'll have to see. KDC Kicks Butt says hello. How's it going, KDC? Today we're trying something new on a Friday. And you were there when I said I was doing it on Monday night, right? I can't remember. I was drinking. We Googled general questions to find out what people are searching for. I've done that. I've done Answer the Public. I've got SEMrush going. I mean, I do the same thing lately for my channel and the blog as I do for my client. And my clients are hitting, well, I think we're pushing 1.5 million visits a year, if I remember right, total. And like when we slam out something, we get like the tutorials especially wind up getting like 25 or 30 visits within the first few hours. I mean, it just goes quick. So I don't know. Maybe some of the things I'm doing are just so popular that I'm being buried by the algorithm because I'm not as popular. I don't know. But I don't know if anybody's seen the video for this morning. I'm still trying the new format, doing some more B-roll and whatnots. And the one I did for this morning was pretty fun. I like golfing. And I kind of made a mess. I had no potential spam. That's going to be the problem about doing these videos at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. That is like the third phone call I've got this morning from spam. Leave me alone. In fact, if I don't know the number and it's not programmed in my phone, I'm not going to answer you. Text me or email. But sidetracked. I can't remember what I was saying. About content. Oh, the videos. Yeah, I had foam balls everywhere. If you haven't seen the video for it, I had about 30 foam balls that I had to pick up yesterday. I started doing them for the video, but then I kind of got into the groove and kept practicing anyway, because I like chipping. I have to work on my chipping. I've been doing pretty good with the drive. I'm working off the fairway, but when it comes to my short game, I don't know what happened. I used to be really good at the short game, but who knows. After the pandemic, I do plan on signing up with a league at Topgolf. So any practice will do. Also learned that you should never drink sleepy time tea at 9:45 if you have to get up at 6. I got up, I drank it Tuesday. I got up at 6 and I was groggy as hell. I felt like I haven't slept at all. I mean, it was sluggish. So I got to remember to start drinking my tea at 8:45, because that's a good time, I think. Anything to keep me asleep. Jesus, I haven't slept well since 1998. I got a $10 bonus in vocal this week, which was pretty cool. I'm doing that experiment that I announced earlier of trying to write a new blog post on vocal every day. I missed yesterday because I had a ton of work to do. I did the video I made for this morning. I was working on it until, it was almost 8 o'clock by the time I finally got it rendered, done, and scheduled. So if that's any indication of how long my day was, that was 14 hours. But yeah, I wrote a story. I got a $5 bonus on Monday for writing my 10th story in vocal, and then the next day I got a $10 bonus because I was a top pick for the gaming niche that's on vocal. So that was pretty cool. So, woohoo, yeah, right? $10 is $10. I'm excited. So far, I've made like $15 this week. And I did get a free offer for 3 months free for the Vocal Plus and something else for being a top pick. But I'm going to go over it in the video at the end of this experiment because, I don't know, it seems more like, I wonder if they give, if they do a top pick and then give people the free 3 months to get them in the door and then get them to start paying. So I'm not really sure if it was here, we'll give you 3 months because you're a good writer, but more of a, I'll give you 3 months because I want more money. So that's what happens when you're a skeptic. Nobody can, it's really difficult for anybody to scam me because I'm always questioning everything. And, yeah. I'm still working on a good flow to handle everything. Let's see, Monday I have a blog post scheduled, and today's video will be for Monday, so WriterSanctuary will be caught up because I want to be a day ahead. So hopefully, starting next week, I can get Crossing Colorado onto somewhat of a schedule as well, which is my losing weight journey website. And I've got some really fun ideas for that one. But yeah, I say a lot. Oh, but everything is starting to piece it together. So I don't know. It's still, I like doing the video, the new format for the videos, B-roll and all that other stuff. But it does take me, yesterday's video took me 4 hours and 15 minutes as opposed to the 2 hours it used to take me. And instead of a 10-minute video, they are now a 5-minute video. So it takes me twice as long for half the time. I've got to figure out a better way to do it, because that's just too much time. I got so much to do. Like yesterday, I didn't get the vocal blog done because I was working on the video the whole time. And by the time I was doing the video, I was too tired to care. So I don't know. I got to find a good groove for the new videos. They are fun to make though. I just need. I don't like the sound on it. I use my phone for the outside of my office because in my office I use the Blue Snowball, but I use the phone when I'm anywhere else, and I don't like the way this phone sounds when I'm doing the videos. So like there was like an echo. I had to turn up the volume on it because you can barely hear me. So I've got somewhere I have a wireless lapel mic that I want to give a try this weekend and see if that makes a difference. So hopefully that'll clear up the audio. Speaking of, I have to go and edit today's video. I'm so behind. Right? You spend a lot of time on editing? Yeah, that's me too. Like I'll record, before I started doing these newer videos, I would record 20 minutes. I would spend an average of 3 times as long as the video is in editing. So if a 20-minute video would wind up taking me an hour to edit down, and then I would wind up editing it down to just under 10 minutes. So a 20-minute video it takes 3 times as long to edit while keeping half of the video length. So that's how many jump cuts I have to do and how much I screw up throughout the video. But luckily most of our audience isn't on until later in the day, after 6 p.m. Nice. That's convenient. That's why I'm not really sure how many of these Friday morning videos I'm going to do. I'll do a month worth, like for the next 4 weeks. I'll do one a week, and I was hoping that I would maybe, I don't know, get it some attention. I got a lot of UK followers and subscribers, and some of them were like, yeah, mornings would be great, but I haven't seen any of them pop in yet. So I don't know. I always try what my audience suggests, but if it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. And there's nothing wrong with that. Not everything is gonna be perfect. So I'm not really all bummed out about it or anything. It's an experiment. We'll have to see. My first live streams at Monday nights were, well, hell, I think this is the most my first live stream on the Monday nights, I think I had like 2 people. The second one, I didn't have anybody at all. It was only a 20-minute video of me talking to the camera, so I just said to hell with it and shut it down. Because that's, for me, the live stream is more of connecting with the audience, and if there's nobody there to chat with you, it's pointless. I'll just say what I gotta say and then move on. Because I do have way too much to do to sit here by myself. Okay, so the plan for next week. Oh, I already talked about balancing crossing Colorado, which is going to be kind of fun. I would really like to get back into that, especially if I'm going to be putting in a ton of effort starting Sunday. This is like the 5th time I've restarted my 12-week challenge. But this time, I really want to do it because I want to be at my goal right before my birthday. 12 weeks from Sunday will be 3 days before my birthday. So I've really got to put in the effort this time, especially if I want to reach my goals. So I am going to be working on keeping the calories in the green for the next few days. So I should start Sunday at a much lower weight than I had before, which is always a benefit. And yeah, this week I'll be working more on Despair. I get it up and published on Saturdays. I'll be working on the ebook. Hopefully get it published or ready for publishing by the end of the month, which is what I want to be throwing into Scrivener. I want to see what kind of help Scrivener does for the ebook. Maybe it'll help me keep motivated. Actually, it's not really a lack of motivation for the ebook. I just haven't had time to do it. Yeah, I think this week I'll spend a little bit of time trying to promote myself better. I'm not very good at self-promotion. Chris Desotov, he promotes my stuff more than I do. And I don't know if anybody saw it, but he did a fan fiction drawing of like the first episode. It might have been the second episode of Despair. No, it was the first episode of Despair. He did a fanfic drawing of it and posted on Twitter. It was pretty cool. In fact, I'm really close to printing it out and sticking it up on my wall. That is pretty neat. But he promotes my videos way more than I do. So I don't know. I need to start doing some more self-promotional stuff, I think. But there we have it. I am out of stuff to talk about now. I went from having 3 concurrent viewers to 1. It happens. But that's like what I was saying before. If there's no one here to watch, and if I'm not really entertaining anybody, then yeah, don't watch. I'll shut it down, go back to work. I've got a lot of work to do today. And we went down to 0. Anywho, that could also be YouTube having a YouTube problem, which is a good, strong possibility. But aside from that, I think everything's going good. Yeah. One of the writing jobs I had an interview with ended up picking someone else because I asked for 2 weeks before I quit my current job. Oh, lame. See, and that's giving a 2 week, what's it called? It's your 2 week notification. That's something else. 2 weeks notice. Fuck. Giving a 2 weeks notice is like it's been a tradition for years, like decades. So I don't know. I think it's rotten. But you know, if they're willing to do that, then that goes to show more about them than you. You probably wouldn't want to work for them anyway. So don't feel too bad about it, because it just lets you know that they are kind of flaky, and you might have had a hell of a hard time doing it. So count yourself blessed and move on. That's how I view it. But yeah, don't focus too much on that they decided to go with somebody else. Focus more on they decided to go with somebody else because you wanted to do the responsible thing. So that's how it goes. People like that are pretty bad. I've come across a slew of rotten clients. A lot of them I won't even work with. Like, there's been a few that have approached me. I'm like, nah. Not happening, bud. Sorry. But I did work my ass off to get to the point where I could do that. So, one of these days, it's all good though. Don't feel too bad about it. It happens. People suck. Thank you. Yeah, they were going through a company merger and needed a new writer ASAP. See, and at that point, I don't know. They're going through a company merger and they're doing some other things really fast. Personal experience, that would throw up a red flag for me, like, immediately. Because during stuff like that, it's easy to get lost in paperwork and lost in the shuffle. And or they decide to go with a different writer, like, immediately. And I don't know, it just, I'd be skeptical about it. I'd still apply and still be curious, but I wouldn't really put all my eggs in that basket. It just, I didn't want to be that guy who quits the next day. Yeah. Right? And yeah, so you did the responsible thing, so that's on them. Just think to yourself, they lost out. Flaming this morning. So yeah, it's all good. There are plenty more out there. Like, the other day I was looking just for shits and giggles, and I looked up that how many companies here in the Denver metro are hiring for the exact position I do already. A lot of them pay twice as much as I make. But in order to do that, I would have to stop the blog and the YouTube videos. So I'd rather not. I have enough money to pay the bills and have a lot of fun. Damn it. But I make enough money to pay for all the stuff I need. So I'm not really hard up for the cash. It would be nice to have that much money, but I would rather spend my time working on the blog and the videos. And I love working with Green Geeks. They have I have an awesome team. Our support staff is amazing. The management is great. It's an awesome company, all around. And I don't say that often. I've done a lot of crap jobs, but this is definitely one of my favorite. So I'm using this time to better my craft as a writer. There you go. I still have one client that I am writing emails for, and now I have more time to get fantastic results for. Now, exactly. There you go. Once you start doing some amazing stuff, then you start increasing your value. And then people don't want to let you go, and they start throwing more money at you. So, but yeah, that's a good way to look at it. It's like I said, I would have been on the fence already. I mean, hiring during a merger, maybe after a merger and after everything settles, maybe that'd be more realistic. But in the middle of where everything's going on, yeah, it's not. That doesn't bode well. You never know. Based on my past experience, I probably wouldn't do something like that. I'd apply, but I wouldn't really. I wouldn't say I wouldn't really care, but I wouldn't be surprised. So, but yeah, better your craft as a writer. More money. I love that term. But I don't know. Wow, I'm like, I don't know if it's because I'm tired and I just woke up. Oh, I need more coffee. That's what it is. I've only had 1 cup of coffee and that much. So I need to drink more. Still gotta make those t-shirts, right? Fuck Starbucks, I'd rather drink wine. I was going to work on it if I remember. Maybe I should add it to Asana. I was thinking about setting up the Teespring account and actually starting to put in some effort to do it, because I've got a lot of sayings and stuff that I would like to see on a coffee mug. And if anything, I'll buy the mug myself and put it in the background. So, but let's see, Teespring, and there's another one too. I use Streamlabs for Colorado Plays, and that's going to be the next one I stabilize after crossing Colorado. But I do have a Streamlabs Prime account, so I have access to like a slew of stuff. So t-shirts and totes, stuff like that. Because I would love to have a Colorado Plays tote bag that I can take to the store. So I don't know if I want to. See, I can't mix it because that's for Colorado Plays. So I would have to do something else for WriterSanctuary. So probably Teespring or Printful. I'll have to look at some of the reviews because I've heard bad things from all the different ones. Some of the quality of the shirts weren't good, or some of the print quality wasn't right, or the colors came out wrong. And I don't know, because I know the difference between RGB and CMYK, so I know what to expect. But I want to make sure that they're at least close. Like when you put up a graphic or an image on a monitor, technically you're seeing it in RGB. But when it goes to print, all the printers use CMYK. And there's a huge, massive difference when it comes to color between RGB and CMYK. Even though they look similar on the computer screen, they're not going to be when they print. So there is a bit of a play that you have to understand. Sometimes you can adjust for it by making a certain color a few shades in either direction so it comes out right when it prints. But when you're designing on a computer screen, that's not exactly what you're going to see when it comes out on a printer. But if we do something like a saying where it's just white and black, then yeah. I wonder if I can rip off Starbucks logo. Get sued. Or do a parody logo. I know I can do that. Or I could shoot it to Dad. My dad's a great graphic designer. So if I don't have time, I'm pretty sure he probably could. I would love to get more stuff from Chris printed. That'd be fun. Maybe I'll see if I buy that his fan fiction or fan art and slap it on a coffee mug. That'd be kind of cool. Oh yeah, I'll use anything you guys throw at me, or try to anyway. That's the kind of person I am, especially if it saves me time. But I would love to help in whatever way I can. I feel like that t-shirt would be a winner, right? I can see a lady sitting down and sipping some wine. I know I would. See, and the whole idea, like what started that whole thing would be like if Barnes & Noble had, instead of a Starbucks attached to it, like a Daveco where you could buy wine, or even served wine at the counter. Like it'd be, get a liquor license for a library. I bet more people would attend. I know I would. That'd be nice relaxing chairs, mood lit, perfect for reading, nice glass of a nice sweet Riesling. Yeah. I would so hang out at a place like that. But then, somebody would ruin it for everybody. Get all liquored up. Then there'll be a fight in the Hemingway aisle. People getting all irate and drunk. Oh, it is getting warm in here. Sun's out. Finally, the sun is out. God, it's been snowing for the past 2 weeks. Off and on. Colorado will drop 4 inches of snow, and then it'll melt by, I don't know, noon. Like yesterday's snow. Yesterday morning, we had 4 inches of snow and everything, and then by noon it was gone. Literally. So, that would be a real life WriterSanctuary, right? I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking so. If I didn't have so many people in my house, I'd probably build one. Put a wine rack in my library. At the moment, this is the only library I got. Got the girls in the extra bedroom. I've got all the gaming stuff in the living room. Dan's taking up the entire basement, so gotta go. My lunch break is over. Have a good day. You too, KDC. Thank you for joining. I think I'm going to wrap it up too. It's pretty slow, pretty quiet. So this will be an experiment. We'll try it for a few weeks, see if it works out. If not, then we'll just worry about Monday nights. But thank you for stopping by. And I think I'm going to wrap it up unless anybody here has a question or comment or concern. But a little bit more quiet than I thought it would be on a Friday morning. But, this is, like I said, first time. I'm not expecting much. If it stays like this for the entire 4 weeks, then we'll just shit can the Fridays and stick to Mondays, because Monday night is more, I wouldn't say more for me than you, but it is quite a relaxing way to start the week, especially when Mondays are usually so screwed up for me anyway. So having the Monday nights is awesome. I was thinking about switching and doing a Monday morning motivation thing, but I have have a staff meeting at 10 on Mondays, so I won't be able to do that. And one of these days I would like to go out on a Friday night, so I can't move it to Friday nights. So we'll just stick with Monday nights for now. But definitely we'll do 4 of these this week, and then 3 more. And if it doesn't improve, then it doesn't improve. We just move on to the next idea, because that's what it's all about. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and call it a day and get back to work. And I've got Scrivener, first look at Scrivener coming out on Monday, and we'll be working on Despair tonight so that I can get it published and ready for tomorrow night, because like I said before, 5 views for video that normally gets about 20 before the end of the weekend. Yeah. Apparently people didn't like that. So it'll be back 6:30 tomorrow ish. I would like to have them done by 6, but it depends. There's a few, I wrote it a couple of days ago and I wanted to spruce up a few pieces of it before I recorded the video. It takes me about 3 hours to record and edit. So if I can get the Scrivener first look done and then work on Despair, I should have enough time today to do it, to get it published by tomorrow. So we'll have to see. Anywho, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good weekend. And, yeah, I'll see you in the live stream on Monday.